How does one use comparators? So to start off, let's compare it to some other pieces of redstone, like the repeater. So a comparator and a repeater are pretty different. Repeater extends the line and actually sort of resets it, whereas a comparator doesn't. There are some things with comparators that are commonly known but not understood. Like, for example, why does this not work, and yet this does? So what we're going to get into today is the specifics of comparators. So what most people know is that you can read an output from any common things, like any sort of furnace. You can read from the new block of the crafter. You can read from a chiseled bookshelf. You can read from, most commonly, droppers and hoppers. Now obviously the redstone signal varies a little bit based on what's put in it, but it can read a lot of different outputs. But how do comparators work exactly? So what you'll see here is that a comparator actually has two modes. It has addition mode and subtraction mode. So we can see here that this comparator running into this comparator does nothing. It's not like repeaters where if I put it in, it locks it, whether it's on or off. So then what does it do? Well, when this is on in addition mode, it doesn't act, this second comparator doesn't actually affect it at all. This comparator still gives the normal 15 output. But when you put it in subtraction mode, it takes this input, which is 1514. This comparator is outputting 14, and since this one is 15, 15 minus 14 is 1, as we can see here. Which is why this works. On Bedrock Edition, we were able to do the tick step. We would be able to see this in slow motion. So let's just say red is 15, orange is 14, yellow is 13, magenta is 0, pink is 1, and purple is 2 for redstone outputs. So what we would have here is that when this turns on, we have a 15, a 14, and a 13. But when it's in subtraction mode, it's going to take 13 minus 15, and it's going to get 2, 1, 0. Now it's no longer subtracting, so it puts 15, 14, 13. So it keeps flicking between the two, which is why even on subtraction mode, this repeater continues to stay on, whereas this repeater doesn't. It is because it is going 2, 1, 0. This redstone is flickering on and off, whereas a repeater can always read that one. Now comparators can be used for many different things, like clocks, the most common use for them, reading outputs as seen here, or for a lectern, to prevent an output until you reach the last page. That is comparators explained as best as I can. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next video.